used to practice a lot when I was a student. I used to practice hours and hours, and the busier I am, the less time I have to practice. And when my daughter was born, I thought, oh, well, gee, here goes, there goes all the practice time I have now, And the funny thing is that kind of change in my life made me practice much less, but my playing improved. And I think I got much more focused. Like when I sit down to practice, I kind of have this idea that, okay, I know I've only got a limited amount of time, and I just go right to the thing I need to work on. And I spend a lot less time just sort of screwing around and sort of, half paying attention to what I'm doing. It's like I'm really focused when I know what I need to do. And the funny thing is, I've been, playing the guitar now for, a long time, like, close to 40 years now. And I'm still discovering things about, how my hands are supposed to work. I'm still changing little details and how, my nails come across and the angle. And, I'm trying to be aware of how my hands work and how they feel. I'm very sensitive to the issue of hand problems because I've seen a lot of people get them. And so I try all the time to feel like that the ergonomics are working well, and I have this thing I say, I want to have happy hands, because if, I think the no pain, no gain thing doesn't work for guitar. I think if you have pain, there's something wrong, you shouldn't have pain, so, I'm trying to be aware of the way my body is, the way my hands are, and just try to concentrate when I'm doing something, yeah. Right now, what I've been working on is some subtle, really subtle things about my right hand and about tone and touch and balance. But I'm always trying to work on concentration. That seems to be the bugaboo, And it's one thing that you never know for sure that you have, I guess, when I think about how well a certain performance comes out, there's like three variables, basically. It's like what your experience is, what your preparation is, and then what your attitude is at that moment. And my experience is what it is, and I can rely on that. And then my preparation for that event depends on how much time I had to practice and everything. But my attitude at that moment, that's the variable that you never know. That is your concentration going to be focused? Are you going to be in a good mood? Are you going to be in a good mood and feeling the moment, or are you going to feel freaked out or nervous or bored or tired? Those are the things, that's the thing you can't control and you never know. And so the more you do it, the less variable that becomes, the more you can count on the fact that I'm going to be okay, but you never know, and it's from night to night, it's a different experience.